We want to once again welcome our new financial expert to SNN Local News, Jeff LaBelle with Gulf Coast Wealth Advisors. And you know, one of the biggest questions for people is, with all the volatility in the markets, what's an investor to do?
Well, that's a good question. Lena, one of the keys is really to understand risk. And what I mean by that is it's important to put a number on risk. If the market is down 10%, is that acceptable? So put a number on risk. Secondly, emotions. Very important to recognize, don't have emotions come into play when you invest in the stock market. Studies have shown that the greatest mistake investors make is being emotional with their decisions. Lastly, look at investing in non-correlated assets. It's very important to have an asset that doesn't do exactly what the market does. So what we try to do is to have an investment in place that reacts differently from the market. And the market really did something unique today. It did the opposite of what it did 3 days ago. What a difference a week makes. Last week, economic and EU concerns drove the market down, at least until Friday's big rally. This week, stocks were riding a 3-day winning streak until economic crisis resurfaced and hit the news. Good earnings were overshadowed and investors were in a risk-off mode due to ongoing financial troubles. And now appears the fourth largest economy may be forced to seek a full-scale international bailout. The Dow finished the day down 120 points to 12,822. The S&P closed down 1385 to 1362. While the Nasdaq also finished down $40.60 to 29.25. The S&P had risen to a 2.5-month high, which also gave a good reason to take profits. On Thursday, Google reported earnings after the market, and Wall Street liked it. Google's earnings came in at $10.12 per share, up from $8.72 a share. Google's shares rose $17.75, or 3%, to $610.82. Other stocks in the news, General Electric rose slightly to $19.85 on good earnings that beat expectations. While on the downside, Chipotle Mexican Grill reported a 61% jump in second quarter net earnings, but missed revenue and sales estimates, and investors punished the stock, closing down $87 to $316.98. That's a loss of 21.5%. The high-flying stock has traded between $271 per share and $442 per share over the past year. Now local stocks, PGT up 2 cents to $3.32, and that's only 8 cents off its 52-week high. Sun Hydraulics closed down 22 cents to $22.76, and Roper Industries closed at $97.07, and that was up 46 cents. And that's your market update. Have a nice weekend. I'm Jeff LaBelle.